Yo, what is up guys, and welcome back to another episode of Slice of Shonen. I am your host, The Cloudy Crow, and today we'll be reacting to Fate Grand Order Babylonia Episode 0. Now, a ton of you guys in the comments have been suggesting this series, so we're going to be kicking off our Fate Grand Order series by watching this. Now, before this, I did of course watch the prequel, which was Fate Grand Order First Order. If you haven't seen that already, I highly recommend you check it out. I had a ton of fun watching that. The link to that will be in the description. And then I also plan on getting into the other singularities or seasons going forward, but I thought it'd be a good idea to start with Babylonia. One, because I heard that it doesn't really matter which order you go in for most of them. There's some of them that you need to watch first in order to understand the other, but for most of them, you can just jump in with whichever one you want. Number two, because this one was the most highly recommended one out of all of the other seasons. And three, because some of the other seasons are movies, like I believe the Camelot series, those are movies. So I'll be sure to get to the Camelot ones later. Here we'll be reacting to episode 0. Since I've heard this is the episode that kind of sets up the rest of Babylonia, I thought it'd be good to react to this episode on its own, just episode 0 here. But going forward, every episode or every video is going to have 2 episodes. So it's going to be episode 1 and 2, then 3, 4, 5, 6, etc, etc. If you haven't seen my other Fate series, Fate Zero, Fate Unlimited Blade Works, Heaven's Feels, I will have the link to all of those in the description. And of course, do not forget, if you head on over to the Patreon, join the $2 tier, you get to see all of my uncut reactions for all of the anime I'm watching. And if you join the $5 tier, then you get early access to the next episode. So by the time you guys are seeing this on YouTube, episode 1 and 2 will already be up over on the Patreon. And then when 1 and 2 comes to YouTube, 3 and 4 will be on Patreon, etc, etc. But with that finally out of the way, let's dive into this episode, shall we? Who is this? Is this what's his name? Fujimaru? I hereby swear that I shall be alright. Guess it wasn't that important. So this is before the incident. Is that MASH? It is! He knows something's off. Oh, she's not happy. Oh my gosh! They would have been dead if that barrier wasn't there. There you go. Dang. Did she just push back a laser? Oh man. I don't think these guys are ready for this demon they've just awoken. Look at that. Barrier gone. Now what? Dang. I'd hate to be on the receiving end of that. She's stopping herself. Oh, MASH. She must be the one that's, like, holding herself back. I think it was explained in First Order that MASH kind of like had an agreement or like made some sort of deal with a hero, and that's how she was able to become a heroic spirit herself. But the thing I'm confused about is the fact that they made it seem in First Order like when the building was burning down and MASH was on the brink of death, that was when the hero approached them. But here it shows that she's already had the ability to transform into that before the building started burning down, because we have the guy with the hat here, and we found out that he was a villain in the last episode, so, or in the prequel. Are they in Chinatown? Or China? One of the two? Wait, no, because is that Big Ben in the background? Hmm. Dang. He's really out here grinding. Working on the construction site during the day. Tirelessly continuing his research at night. Jeez. Oh my god. So maybe that was him running in the beginning? Jesus. That's actually a good point. When someone's too humble, they sound sarcastic. I never thought of it that way. We allow it to possess a human, and that's called a pseudo-servant. So that must be what MASH is then. A pseudo-servant. Which, I mean, it kind of makes sense, because the way that they described her in Fate Grand Order, it sounds like she's not actually a heroic spirit. Almost like she was a temporary heroic spirit or something like that. So, but now we know the science behind it. Were those other guys the other pseudo-servants? Those other guys on the screen? Designer baby. No aging. A catalyst for summons. Interesting. So he said he's going to keep her with Team A to act as a catalyst for summons. And if I'm correct, the way catalysts work, I guess, I don't think it was ever explained, like, rules of what catalysts have to be. I think it could just be anything that somehow ties or connects to one of the heroic spirits. Okay. Interesting. But I guess, and he referred to her as his senpai. Or no, he didn't. He said that he should be the one calling her senpai, but he didn't straight up call her that. So I wonder who he would consider to be his senpai then. We know the criteria, but has he met anyone that he'd, I guess, put in that box yet? I'll add that to my condition. Okay. Remember what they said earlier about someone that's too humble. No, but I think he's actually just a good dude. Seems like he's been through a lot. That's such a... I don't know why, but every time they call her a designer baby, I think of something completely different, man. I just think of a baby just decked out in, like, designer clothing. I don't... Let's see. Because they kind of explained what a designer baby is. Alright, 2 years later. Summoned heroic spirit number 3. Leonardo da Vinci! We're already getting into it. So she's saying she could do it better. Yep, exactly. Man, I love that. I don't know much about Leonardo da Vinci other than the like creations he's come up with, and that he was a really smart guy. But I love this like take on him. How they took the idea of him being a genius, but they kind of cranked it up to the point where now he's like kind of conceited, I guess, very cocky. Like basically the kind of person where they're not gonna let you do anything because there's no way you could do it as well as they could do it. I think it's also really interesting that now we're seeing heroic spirits outside of a like combat or Holy Grail war sort of setting. Now they're just casually chilling with us, which we also saw in the Emiya family series that we're watching right now. Assimilate any heroic spirit. Dang, that'd be awesome. What the heck? I mean, I don't know. I just feel like if they ever did achieve this, then they would obviously begin to use her as kind of like either a tool or a weapon. If she actually could assimilate with any heroic spirit, then they'd probably just constantly use her and use her and use her for whatever heroic spirit they wanted to channel, and she'd just kind of be a guinea pig at that point. So I think it's cool if she could get to the point where she could do that, but I'm also a little bit worried about, how everybody might treat her if she ever got that ability. Dang. Yep. She's built different. Wow. So she's just like a genuinely good soul. She can't be corrupted. Holy Grail War is over. We were victorious. What do you desire? The completion of Chaldeus. I don't care about the third magic. We, the Animospheres governing astromancy. As for you, what do you desire? Oh. So this probably explains why we haven't seen this guy in First Order. Oh, hold on. Did he at least get him back? Okay, so this is when they first got the alert. This is kind of where First Order began. Yep, Singularity F. In 2004. If anyone can explain the timelines real quick of like, what time period is it right now? What time period did Singularity F take place? Because I think it said 2004 here, right? And then the world was supposed to end in 2016. A foreign substance that didn't exist up until 2015. Yep, and this guy. A lot of unique characters here. MASH was selected to be in Team A, in charge of the first mission. So this is before Fujimaru came into the mix. Oh! Wait. Oh, yeah, this is where Fujimaru first comes in. Okay. That was him walking through the door. Oh, okay. I'm piecing it together. Okay, so that explains why Mash was caught up in the destruction and everything, because she was a part of Team A, and they were about to be sent off on that first mission. I don't know why, but she always came off as, like, someone that was, like, a part of the facility, like maybe a member of staff or something. Like, I don't know, she just never gave me the impression that she was going to be one of the people sent off to become a Spiritron or whatever it's called. Mash Kirilight? Kirilight? Dude, Mash is awesome. He was kind of like a mentor to her. Wow. This is so cool, man. I feel like they're over here watching movies together, reading books. Look at how happy she is. And this is probably where her dream of seeing the sky came from. Let's see what she says. Oh, are they gonna let her? This is where it begins. Her dream. Oh wow, they have that like glider. Oh, is this Da Vinci's research lab? That thing is just hanging in the background. And here she is now. Still never got the chance to see the sky. At least not in person. Whoa! What was that? Oh, okay. I don't know why, but Lancer looks a little bit different. I don't remember this thing right here with the gold. But I guess this is like the coat he was wearing, and it's just flowing back, so it doesn't look the same. And he does have the staff in his hand. So I guess that is still Caster Cucullin. Yeah, so now we're kind of fast forwarding through First Order. Oh, hold on. What the heck? What? He's back. What the heck? Wait, this is so crazy. I can't wait to find out who these people might be. But this guy's back. Wait, Wait. I'm a little confused now. Because I remember this dude. This was Caster from Fate Zero. And I know that he was a follower of Joan of Arc. And I know during his death, they showed us a glimpse of Joan of Arc. I think it was like a silhouette or like a darkened sort of image of her, so that we couldn't 100% like clearly make out who it is. But I remember that like M thing on her head. But here she's wearing all black. So is this like a alter version of her? Get a bit more context. Whoa, there's more! Oh, wait! Speaking of, here she is. This is the one we saw. So who the heck was the other girl we saw? can't really pick out who these guys might be just by looking at them. Interesting. The world creates you. Whoa! Okay, okay. Oh my god, his arms are huge. Who the heck is that? And I'm not sure who this is, but I like that sword. The sword is kind of clean. Okay. Some more characters. I don't think any of these guys are specific characters. I think that's just a place. And then here we have an aqueduct. Boats. Whoa, this dude looks crazy. What the heck? So this must be, because I think Babylonia is, I don't remember exactly. I think it's like the 5th singularity or something. So maybe these are the other singularities that came before it. Whoa! Wait, she looks just like Saber! Wait, is that Saber? Well, I mean, okay, I'm sure they're sabers, but, you know, Artoria is what I meant to say. Oh, and one of them did have, like, a lance, I guess. Dang, these characters look so cool. A freaking lion? Oh, she's got the armor now, so it was her running this whole time. And my guess is, if they're like showing glimpses of all these other different singularities, then this singularity right here is probably going to be huge. If they're kind of revisiting all of the other ones first. Ooh! Oh, I think we saw a little bit of this. Yeah, we saw a little bit of that in First Order, I think. When she like created that wall in front of her. Now I guess she's gotten strong enough to the point where she was able to create an entire, well, either a bigger wall or an entire, like, fortress. Yep. Dang, that's cool, man. I'm hyped. I'm hyped for what this has in store for us. And it was also cool getting glimpses into some of the other characters that are in the other Grand Order series. Now I kind of have an idea as to why the game is so massive and has so many different characters. Because the possibilities are basically endless. You can just create an infinite number of singularities with an infinite number of different characters that are heroes from the past and future, which we found out from Unlimited Blade Works. There can also be heroes from the future that aren't written in the history books yet. So the possibilities are literally endless. This is dope, man. I can't wait for episode 1 to finally kick off. Alright, so that was the end of the episode, and if you guys are new to the channel, at the end of every single episode I like to give you guys a question of the day, and my question of the day for you all is going to be, if you could add any character to become a heroic spirit, who would you choose? For me, now, I don't know. I'd really have to sit down and think, but I don't know if up until this point, we've seen gods become heroic spirits. To my knowledge, I only remember seeing demigods, but if I could choose anyone to become a heroic spirit, I'd want to see Thanatos. I'd love to see Thanatos as a heroic spirit. That would be dope. Or maybe like Anubis or something. But if gods aren't on the table, then, and I had to pick an actual like person that existed in history, I think Genghis Khan would be pretty cool, man. Seeing Genghis Khan as a heroic spirit in this anime would be pretty dope, man. I'd love to see that. But let me know who you guys would choose in the comment section down below. And with that, I'm going to head out. Thank you all so much for watching this far into the video, and I will catch you all in the next one. Have a good one.